Hey yo, you know what this is. Boy Siege in the building. The 5 finger, 2 finger right beside the middle finger. Lay him down, man. But this is episode Talk That Mess 12. You know what it is, man. But yeah, I just had to sit there and say that this is gonna be an episode about parents that are super strict. And since these parents are super strict, your child, right? Your child wants a little more leeway. They older now. A good example, if you don't give your child a good leeway, they're going to end up growing up resenting you. Or doing the opposite of what you taught them. You can't be super strict with your child. A good example is that, let's just say you're 20 years old. And you still got a curfew that you have to be back home within a certain time. A good example, if you go to college, right? Let's just say you're going to college. You live with your mom, but you're going to college, right? And you figure out when you go to college, you're doing these upstanding things. You're a grown girl now. You're not going to do these things or whatever, and whatever, And your parents still tell you, okay, you gotta be home before 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, but I got a class my class ends around, 4:30ish? That means that you gotta catch the bus, right? The first bus I ever catch, or whatever. Then you gotta jump on a bus. Then you gotta jump on another bus, just to go all the way there and be home. Then where's your social time at, And that's if you got class from back to back. A good example, 12:30 to 1:15. They say you got like 5 minutes to kill. Next, where's your time at? That means you have to get up early in the morning just to catch the first bus or the second bus or whatever this bus before so you don't be late to class. And that's if you live way out in West Hill. And you live out in West Hill, then you kind of fucked up, and you have no social life. Another good example is that ain't every weekend is supposed to be good for your child. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I'm missing it. But, ain't you, a good example is like, if you're 20 years old, and you can't go to the mall with friends, your mom still got chaperone your punk ass, or whatever, that sucks. That's what it sucks. Every 19, 20-year-old, 21-year-old, come on now. It takes 2 years before you move out your parents' house, before you get established, or if you're living with your mom while you're going to college and stuff like that. These are your time to actually sit there and play around just a little bit. You can't keep your child, cooped up all the time. Yes, you can still be a parent, but at the same time, try to be a friend to them. Trusting your child, they're not gonna do nothing, or out there, be out in the streets or whatever. You gotta let your child go out to the mall, experience what's in the mall by itself, give them a little leeway. Come on, man, you can't do that shit, man, for real. Come on, guys, come on, parents, come on. I know you want to protect your child, but at the same time, they're gonna grow up and sit and say, you know what, mom, I'm ready to move out. I'm about to fly the coop. Woo! Go, leave, smoke. Yo, boyfriend, pack my shit. Alright, man, cool, chill. Sure, good. Keep talking about that mess. I'll bust you right there and fucking him with forehead. Boy, you so crazy. Yeah, it is what it is, but stop playing around. I'm just sitting there saying, not to put it like that or whatever. And, I'm sorry, I hear people upstairs walking around or whatever. And, child doesn't want to play around. They want to go to the club one time, see how experience, or they want to go to an actual party, to sit back and chill, to see what's up, to see what's popping, to see what's going down. They want to hang out with their friends. But then again, I see all the time, right? All the time on certain people's profiles, or I talk to certain people all the time, and they sitting there saying, oh, we should sit back and chill and hang out. How can you hang out with a friend if your mom don't let you go to your friend's house? Especially if it's just a girl's house. That's it. if you can't go over a girl's house, what chances is you gonna be able to go over a dude's house? Even if it's a good friend that's, you know, straight loyal, that go to church all the time, that don't do nothing bad, he's a police officer. I'm just sitting there saying, you know, someone of outstanding guy. Don't dry like a motherfucker. I'm just sitting there saying. And I'm gonna get back with part 2 of this, you know, finish my rant off and finish up what my conclusion is or whatever. Alright? It is what it is.